Amazing.
So
Okay.
we're rolling.
All right. So you guys go ahead and you takes about like 15 to 20 minutes as you maneuver onto the main river, but you do manage to find an embankment, sort of just a muddy spot where you can pull the boats to the side of the river and actually pull them up. And there's some wooden posts there where boats can be tied up, so you can tie them down and secure them from there. But yeah, you guys have made landfall finally and are in Marrakech. As you step out, you see there are still some people on the streets. There are people making their way potentially back to their homes for the evening. You can see travelers and merchants at a distance, some caravans that are traversing the western side of the river, making their way towards one of the entrances of the city, and people walking on either side. Let me actually set the tone here. What do you do? What's the plan?
Can you refresh my memory for Bosch? What would Bosch remember about this district of Marrakesh?
So you would know that this part of the city is usually where the poorest people in the city live. There are some makeshift houses, there are settlements. The biggest sort of institution or structure in this part of the city, apart from the burned quarter, which is just sort of like the central square of this part of the city. There is a tavern. There are some, like small shops and stuff like that. But other than that, it is currently a logging plant. Or plant might not necessarily be the right word, but a logging facility, basically, where the trees from the nearby forest are chopped down, processed, and transported to the smoke pillar ward for processing for numerous other products. But most of the people here work either in the smoke pillar ward or work for this sort of logging venture that's out in this area.
Okay, I share that with the group in a very truncated way. More people who live here. Why don't you change first?
God.
Heard, old man.
Lots of loggers, salt of the earth people, but don't let them fool you. And don't let your guard down. And don't go outside after dark. And don't get drunk. Oh, you know what? Do what you want. I'm going to bed.
So
All right.
true, old man.
So you would know. Is everyone just following Bosch at this point?
I probably am. Yeah.
I will. Yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah.
And whatever you do, don't say this very low. Don't tell them you're on official Riftkeepers business.
Oh boy.
okay.
Carlos, you have that
I
axe I
motion
had?
over towards Galliard, like, and you, rub some mud on yourself or something.
I just look at Bosch with utter disdain and disgust at that phrase. What do you mean? Rub some dirt on me?
I said mud, but you stand out. And I look around at everybody else. I'm not wrong, right? I mean, he stands out.
Yeah, he does. Can I like, as I'm getting off of him, like while we're docking, like my hands are wet, can I like wipe my hands on Galler at that?
Ugh.
I mean, yeah, yeah, you could do that.
Ugh.
We can give him the smell of alcohol.
Pocket sand.
I'm just in utter disgust at this.
Ebony, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Carlos, can I have my axe back?
Yeah. You want to go get drunk?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
So while you all are having this conversation and you're posting up and setting up dock, you do see probably about 30 feet from you, standing by this like wooden shed that looks like it might have some materials for like stabling horses or getting them carted up. You notice a tabaxi individual kind of leaned against the wooden post. It's just sort of watching you all at a distance while you're having this conversation. You just catch that out of the corner of your eye.
But just Ebony sees that, right?
If you want to roll a perception check to see if you notice anything.
I'm just thinking about how I'm
Ebony-
mud on my face right now, so I don't think.
Yeah, I figured the rest
would.
of you guys are kind of just distracted.
I do need a drink as well.
Ebony's
I've
got that cat
decided.
perception, so.
Bosh, you want to go drinking?
I will turn
No,
to
what do I
Galar.
say? We're not gonna get drunk.
Whoa!
We're
Can I come with?
not
Yeah.
gonna get drunk. We're just gonna have a drink.
I heard this thing called pre-gaming. We can do it at the hotel.
The hotel.
Whatever it's called, I don't know at the time.
As I go ahead, can I kind of stay back for a second and give the stranger a look up and down and try to keep a poker face and ask, "Can I help you?"
Are you talking to him?
I would like to know, like, yeah.
Okay. As you approach this individual, you see a tabaxi, older, masculine, has orangish, almost like tigery colored fur with like black spots, but the fur around his jaw has sort of tapers into like a whitish kind of fluffed out beard, and he has this kind of tricone hat on him that looks really dirty and ragged. And as he sees you approach, he smiles and just sort of tips his hat. Hello, my dear. What can I do for you?
I think the real question is, what can I do for you?
Nothing at all. I do not know who you are.
My name is Ebony. I'm a traveler, and I just saw you looking over, and I was just wondering if there was something that caught your attention or if you needed anything.
He takes a second and kind of looks you up and down. I do not need anything. I'm just paying attention to my surroundings.
I look him up and down. I say, "All right, well, it was lovely to meet you, but I don't think I caught your name."
And I don't think you will. But have a good day. It was lovely to meet you as well. He tips his hat and goes back to leaning against the post and sort of drops his gaze a little bit, the hat sort of obscuring his features.
I'm going to kind of back up, keeping my eyes on him, and then just kind of try to keep my casual and like walk back towards the group.
Okay. All right. You notice he keeps his eye on you guys, still maintaining a distance. He's still leaning up against the post, but he's still watching you guys as you step away. But so you easily, with Bosch's guidance, you manage to.
So we're gonna go drinking.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Good day. Bleeding hells.
Listen, just because you're a lightweight doesn't mean the rest of us are.
Oh, that's coming from you?
Old man.
Easily enough, with Bosch's help, you all do manage to make your way to the burned quarter. You see this section of the city is very simple, or this section of this village is very simple. There is a old stone well in the center that looks like it's been there for a very long time. You do see the largest and most notable structure is the inn.
Oh yeah, don't drink from the well.
So
Can I
yes,
peek-
you do.
Why?
Can I peek in the well? Like look at it? Like look inside?
Sure, if you want. The tavern is called the Bronze Head Tavern. So you do see it has there is like a wooden sign affixed to it on some hinges, and in the center of it you see the name, the Bronze Head Tavern, and then you see a bronze lion head currently with its mouth open, that is sort of affixed to it on either side. But yeah, you can go ahead and you wanted to look into the well.
Yes.
Okay. Roll a perception check with disadvantage because you do not have dark vision. It is getting dark out, and there's no light in the well.
What if I do produce flame?
Let me pull it up real quick. That may help a little. That's your cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you can go ahead and do produce flame in your hand, and it lets you, yeah. So for about 20 feet down, you can see, but it does still reach of the light reaches as far down as it can, and past that is still just darkness.
Okay. Am I still making a perception check?
Yeah,
Or is that-
would
is
still
that all
be
I
would still be. I mean, if you did want to do a perception check, it would still be a disadvantage because the bottom is still obscured,
Oh,
deeper than 20 feet.
no. Ooh, 219s.
Same roll twice. Not bad, actually.
Nice.
You can catch the reflection of the flame in your hand in like a spot of water all the way towards the bottom. You can see that water doesn't fully cover the bottom of the well, but there is like a small pool of water towards the bottom. The reflection of the flame is quite dim, so water's particularly murky. But at the
Ew.
very least, you can make out that this well has not been in use for a very long time. This is not like a regularly used or currently in service well. It appears that whatever water source was once here has since dried up.
Okay.
What's the plan, guys? You guys just standing awkwardly outside the tavern or what?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go into the tavern because I still want to
Yeah.
drink because Velbrix just smeared mud all over my face, and I'm really grumpy about that still. And I'm
I
kind of
didn't-
done with today.
I didn't do it on your face. I'm too short. I did it on your cape or whatever. Pants.
Still, though, it's not. I imagined you did it as I was getting out of the boat, though.
Oh, okay. Well, then I did do it on your face. Sorry.
So I'm gonna go in for a drink. Iru, Cardos, you can join me if you want. First round's on me, I'll say.
First round,
Well-
alright. Well,
Yeah, I'm going in for a drink on Gallert's coin.
Can I afford this? Probably.
Okay.
I don't think that's
Let
a
me
question to
get
be
my-
asking, Mr. Moneybags.
I'm gonna go and put my arms around them and say, "Count me in as well."
Carlos, we're
Yeah.
gonna drink on this tab.
No, I
Eight
said
tab?
first round.
Yeah, first tab.
All right,
Yeah.
barkeep, give me 2 of whatever your strongest alcohol is.
All right, one moment. Let me get
I'll-
this pulled up here.
I'll second that up. Give me something.
So so as you guys enter this this tavern, you see it's a sizable tavern considering the scale of wealth that was available to the people and the patrons of this town. You get the sense that this is probably the nicest place in the entirety of this section of the city. Plenty of tables. There appears to be a second floor, and then along the back there is the bar that wraps around to 2 staircases on either side. And as you approach the bar, you do see behind there is a taller, gruff-looking orc gentleman who's got a smile on his face as he's standing there, kind of looking, holding 2 bottles of liquor in his hand, pensively. You see, there's like a smattering of different types of people sitting at different tables. But as you approach, he does like a bit of a head nod and sets both of the glasses down, and then sets his shoulder with a thump onto onto the bar surface.
Hi, what can I get for you?
3 of your strongest alcohol.
Make that 4.
5. I want one.
Make that 6. I want 2.
Alrighty then. We're having a fun night.
I'm already
are we?
paying. I'm only paying for one of those drinks, Cardos.
You said 1 round. That's 1 round for me.
You son of a bitch. Fine. You get 2.
Hey,
No one else does though.
Well, for some of my finest, that'll set you back about a silver piece. But I can go ahead and procure six, or well, hold on. Are we talking shots? Are we talking flagons? We're looking for ale, or are we looking for spirits? What are we looking for?
We'll do flagons. We'll do some ale
Definitely
flagons. Yeah.
All right, that'll be a silver for all 6 drinks,
Okay.
and we'll call it even.
Wait, how do I see where my money is?
Do you have the silver coin?
I'm trying to see now.
Oh.
I don't know if I do.
He's got it. He's definitely got it.
Do I? I don't know where to check.
You could, if you wanted to. Let me actually hold on. Yeah. So 1 gold is worth about 10 silver. So if you wanted to say that some of your gold is actually silver, I would allow that. But just make a note of that if you're doing that.
Okay.
How much of your gold is actually silver?
Where do I see how much gold I have again?
It should be, you can either do !G space coin, and it will tell you, I believe, but otherwise it will be on your sheet. So if you mark off 1 gold, that gives you 10 silver.
I have
If you do
131
10
gold
you have-
pieces.
Dang.
So however much you want to make that into
So,
silver, it's up to you.
1 gold is 1 silver.
1 gold is 10 silver.
10 silver. Okay, I'll get 20 silver then. So I really have.
So 128 gold, 29 gold pieces, 20 pieces
Yeah.
of silver.
Pleasure
I'm-
doing business with you.
Shall
goes
I have
and-
-1 as well?
Oh yeah, go ahead and do -1 silver piece. But yeah, so he goes and grabs 6 flagons and brings you back each a pint of some nice dark colored ale.
Alrighty, if you need anything else, you know where to find me. I'll be around.
Thanks, good sir.
You're quite welcome. My name's Jazal, if you need anything.
Giselle.
Giselle?
Giselle.
Jazal.
All right, everyone, drink up.
Giselle who? What? Anyway.
I'm sorry, what?
All right. Anyone who's drinking, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh boy.
Eru and Kardos. Who all is drinking? Everyone but Bosch?
Me.
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Eru and Kardos, you can make it with advantage. But the rest of y'all are not heavy
Wait,
drinkers
how do you
as
do
far as I'm
advantage?
aware.
Oh, damn.
How do I?
Space
ADV.
ADV.
Mm.
Woof. All right.
I mean, it's a fun night.
Yeah.
All right. Eru, it is real strong ale. Not unlike anything else that you've had before. You managed to, hold it down pretty fine. You're feeling a little lipsy tipsy. Gallert and Kardos, you do manage to kind of hold it down. It's a little darker than what you're used to for sure, especially you, Gallert. You both are drunk, super drunk.
Hey!
Belbrix and Ebony, you guys. You guys, well, so I'm trying to think through this. Because you're definitely sloshed. The question is, did you make it all the way through the pint before you got nauseous? Both of you roll a d20 for me. On an 11 or higher, you do not throw up.
Oh. Thank God.
Oh, nice. Bye.
Woof. Belbrix, you managed to hold it down, but the world you are seeing double suddenly. Like you're feeling like you are rocking back and forth. You were like right back on those Aramis Conclave ships that you had to cross to, or you had to take in order to cross those gaps. You were right back on that rocky sensation, but you managed to hold it down. Ebony, not so much. I need you. Well, first of all, are you gonna try and run outside, or are you just gonna let it go?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run outside.
All right, make a dexterity check for me. A 7.
Oh man, at
You-
least find a receptacle.
You make it like halfway across the room before you just hurl right onto the floor. And Giselle looks up and he goes,
Lightweight party members. Ollie, go get a mop. I got another cleanup.
and you see like you see a human male, kind of like teenage degree, or maybe not teenage, but like young adult-ish, greasy hair, just like grunts and goes out back to grab a mop and start cleaning up.
Sorry.
Bellbricks and Ebony, you are both sloshed. You any ability checks that you guys make for the next like hour are a disadvantage. Just so
God.
you know.
Well, okay.
Gillard, tip the man for cleaning up the throw up.
All right, yeah, I can do that. I'll give him. I guess I'll give him. That's a lot, though. A silver, quite a
It's up to
generous
you.
tip.
If not,
That's. Listen, I don't want to go flaunting my like wealth in this area. I don't know. I feel like I'll get mugged or something if I do that.
you're not.
Wow.
You're tipping the nice bartender who had to clean up our friend's throw up.
All right, fuck it. We'll do a silver. Give him an additional silver.
And I want 2 more drinks, one for me and my brother.
No,
Yeah.
you got one round. That was my. You have to pay for anything additional, friend.
That 1 silver was for 6 beers. There's 2
You're
of us
right.
only in it, plus tip. That'll cover the 2 beers and a tip.
No, I'm good. You can pay for that.
Can
Don't you have
can
a
I
whole
cast
flagon?
unseen servant to steal money from Gellert?
Oh my god, you bitches.
That servant is busy.
It is.
Do you? Yeah, actually, you would have gotten your spell slots back from the short rest.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me whip something up real quick. Galler, what are you doing while all this is happening? Or sorry, not Galler. Bosch, what are you doing while they're fucking going through this bullshit?
I'm renting 2 rooms, one for myself and one for the rest of them.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so you're just talking to Giselle.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. So you're looking for 2 rooms for
Yeah.
the night. That'll set you back about 4 silver pieces. Oh
Damn.
no, my apologies. My apologies. Not 4 silver. 6 copper pieces for the evening.
How much for an additional room? For a total of 3.
There'll be 9 copper pieces. Or you throw in we can call it a straight silver. I'll even clean them up for you before you get there.
All right. You do have a hard bargain, but sure.
All right, pleasure doing business with you.
He goes ahead and takes the silver, and then Ollie, who's currently in the process of cleaning up the throw up in the middle of the tavern.
Ollie, when you're done, I need you to go ahead and get 3 rooms ready. Chop chop. He's a sweet kid.
How
I'm sure he's a
many-
peach.
How many beds? It's 1 bed per room.
It's a bed per room. You would know that anyways, and until you get to your rooms, but you can
I'd-
assume it's a bed.
I
per
don't
room.
think I'll even know if I get into a room.
You got 3 rooms now. If Bosch wants to communicate that out to the rest of the party, what was the plan here though? What were we doing something with unseen servant? Was that what's going on?
Yeah, how
Really?
you trying
I
to
was
rob
just
me?
gonna pass on it.
Cardos
You're not
trying
gonna do
rob
that?
me.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, all right.
I was
Sounds like
saying
an
to Uru don't you have a whole goblet that produces alcohol? Why do you need my coinage?
It's disrespectful to come into another bar with your own drinks, isn't it?
Didn't you do that before, though?
I offered it to him, and I made a business deal.
Sure. Well, you're not getting any more of my silver. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen.
That's a big tip for 1 silver.
Yeah, you're right. It is a big tip. Don't you have anything?
I think we can
Oh,
compensate with
did
some
you
drink.
tip him a silver?
I didn't. I did not tip him anything yet.
Okay, all right.
Well, now he's cleaning the other room.
Eric's trying to get me to tip him a silver. I don't even think he's trying to tip the bartender. I think he's trying to get me to tip the plebby human.
Ollie.
Ollie. Sorry, Ollie.
The plebby
silver.
human? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, come
Do
on.
I see Bosch in all of my wastedness?
You can make a perception check at disadvantage if you'd like.
Why not?
We're trying to look around. You're seeing double, and you're kind of having a hard time keeping balance, even for you as a cat. You do not see Bosch. You do see just a turtle by a table who's currently in the process of like in the middle of having a conversation with what looks to be like a human individual, and then a elvish individual of some type.
Oh no.
But you don't see Bosch. You just see a turtle.
Can I? Am I close to Ebony?
Where you guys want to be? So for reference, it's a rectangular room. It's probably 30 feet wide. That sounds about right. 30 to 35 feet wide. And then about like 40 feet back, if you're including that like top level above the bar, there's probably 6 to 8 tables. 4 of which we'll say are currently occupied.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys are at the bar, if you're finding a table, whatever you want to do.
I would like to find a table.
Okay. All right.
Can I go?
Easy enough.
Can I go to the bar and ask for some water? So I
Sure.
have that self-awareness.
Yeah,
Can
I mean, yeah, I would say so. You're not. I wouldn't. Spellbrook's like a particularly heavy drinker.
No.
Yeah, so I can imagine you being like, "Oh my god, I need some fucking water." After this, yeah, that's easy enough. He kind of chuckles and then leans over the bar again and goes,
Yeah, I can get you some water.
Can I
Hang on
get
a moment?
2 for me and my cat friend, please?
Sure. Just give me a moment. I'll be back.
and he goes out back, gone for a few minutes, and then comes back out and he says,
Sorry for the delay. I'll have your waters in just a couple moments if you don't mind waiting.
Can I have a few? Can I roll a perception check to see if I notice that he like walks around back, or
yeah.
can I just?
I don't think you
know
don't need to roll like a perception check or anything like that.
All right, I
That
see
would
he
be
walk.
okay.
I see he walks back. I'd like to approach Bellbrooks and be like, "Isn't it weird he just went out back? Like, you asked for water, right? Maybe he went to that well. I don't know. Bosch said not to drink water.
I am thirsty though, but that well did look pretty grody.
I
Wait. Oh, I don't want to drink this water anymore.
I don't want you.
Is he gonna
Look,
poison
listen.
me? What are you trying to imply?
I don't know. He said. Listen. Bosch said not to drink the water.
Felbitch is like fully like not listening at this point. He's like in like a like just drunken like panic.
No. No, just don't drink the water, please, please.
I also add myself to this conversation, and I hand Bellbrooks my water skin that I filled up earlier.
Thank Christ.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So you go ahead and take the water skin.
Yeah.
Listen.
And I just
we don't need any more tragedies today right now. We just got here.
A few moments later, Giselle does return with two flagons, or two flagons that appear to be that are filled with water. He sets them in front of you and he goes, "On the house. Don't have to worry about it."
I grabbed the 2 flagons for him. I'll carry these over. I'll carry these 2 over for them.
Okay.
Don't drink it either, dude.
Well, I'm still there, I think, maybe, but okay, I'll just awkwardly accept it and be like, yeah, okay. But, like, definitely like freaked out by the concept of drinking that water now.
You look inside the cup and you can see the water is pretty clear. It's not murky or muddy by any means, but you do see there's a bit of silt. There's some particles kind of floating in the water. But it's not murky by any means.
Okay. Well, thank you for the water. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go. Bye.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, just let me know. I believe your turtle friend went ahead and booked you some rooms. So whenever you're ready, they'll be free in about an hour. If you just wanna, or they'll be ready and clean in about an hour. If you just wanna settle in and take your time.
Okay.
Do you have any food?
We do. We do have food. We have some foods that are already prepared, or we can whip you something up if you're willing to pay a little bit extra. I did have a kitchen installed in the back just for that. So
nice.
What's your
what do you
cheapest thing?
Huh?
What's your cheapest thing to eat?
Cheapest thing. I've got some jerkies, some dried meats. I actually have there are some we get all types around here. Sort of passing through, so I've had to adapt to some interesting diets. So, I've got some roasted vegetables, if you like. That would be a little bit more if you're really needing some vegetables. They're not the hardest to acquire, but the protein, the jerky, that's probably hands down the cheapest thing that I've got. That, and if you're up for it, I've got some. And he kind of leans down the bar. Some roasted locusts, if you're interested. Some people like it. I don't know. Not really my thing. I like the jerky more. In a pinch, But I don't know what you folks eat. So I've had stranger requests. Just wanted to put it out there.
I'll take some of them vegetables. See, I'm still kind of hungry because I didn't get any crocodile. So, I'll take some of them.
You want some
vegetables.
crocodile now?
Oh,
What?
have you decided to like? I bought you 2 drinks, so you're like feeling a little bit.
Some crocodile, yes.
I don't know. I feel like I'll take some crocodile too, but I still want the vegetables.
Well, the roasted vegetables will run you about 2 copper pieces.
And the crocodile will run you a silver piece.
Then I'll have I'll do the vegetables.
All right.
If you wanna adjust and do the same thing to have copper pieces,
Gotcha.
one silver piece is 10 copper pieces. It just does the same.
I forgot how to
Not
do
doing
the damn
electrums.
thing.
What the fuck is that?
How much is like a little bit of meat jerky and like some bread?
Meat jerky's a copper piece.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit of bread. I'll just give you a slice of bread. We got ample bread in these parts. Bread's not hard to come by.
Wait, how much was copper to gold? Sorry.
To gold, 100 copper to 1 gold piece.
And to silver.
Silver is 10. 1 silver equals 10 copper.
Gotcha.
Bosch, did you retire to your room at this point?
Before I do that, I just wanted to know: are the rooms just like a key situation, or?
Yeah, so he did hand over 3 iron keys. Not on like a ring, but just like 3 individual iron keys to each of you.
Okay. Then
Or to you
before
specifically, he
retiring,
gave you 3.
before retiring, I would go and try to determine which of the party members are the least inebriated and hand over 2 of the keys to them.
Okay, all right. Make an insight check.
Oh no.
One plus three.
That one.
That one.
So
Equally
you
sober to me.
you feel like, throughout the course of the day, thinking back, kind of thinking about who has been the most kind of level-headed and, who hasn't really kind of like stuck their neck out the most, you're like, I'll give these keys to Ebony. I feel like she'll keep them safe. So you head over, you see Ebony kind of walking back. She's like wiping she's wiping her mouth with like the back of her paw. As you approach and the keys in hand.
Here, Ebony, some keys for rooms. Good night.
Cool day. What rooms?
Oh no.
She's gone. He already walked away.
No.
No.
Ebony, you have been given 2 keys by Bosch. 2 rooms, you presume.
I'm going to clutch them very tightly and like do my best to get back to one of the sober ones in the group
Okay.
to like relay this message.
Eru, roll a perception check while all this is happening. I know it's not your strong suit. Eru, actually.
There we go. Oh.
The 16, you do notice as you're sort of scanning the bar, or scanning the patrons, and the different individuals in this tavern, you just kind of note the handful of individuals that you spot. So you do see what appears to be a armored dragonborn looking individual that's sort of sitting by himself in a corner. He's just sort of nursing a drink, but appears to have his arms in front of him, drinking. You see another group. You see the group comprised of the turtle individual, along with the human and half elf that are currently in the process of conversing. You also see. Pull this up here. You see a human woman that is currently leaning against a wall next to a table where you see a elvish looking individual that has like lighter, almost like white hair, and the skin almost has kind of like almost like a bluish tint or hue to it. And the 2 of them appear to be having some kind of conversation. I'm just sort of noting all of the individuals. But you don't notice anything untoward.
Do I
necessarily
see where Ebony is at all in the midst of all this?
Yeah. Easy enough. Ebony with that perception check, it's pretty well lit, like tavern. You would see Bosch just approached Ebony, handed over something, and then stepped away towards the stairs on the side of the bar.
Well,
You do see Ebony is making her way over towards you guys, I believe, is what was happening.
Yes.
I meet her halfway after seeing her run out and make a mess on the floor. Try to see what she's trying to relay.
Hey, Eru. Bosch
Hey,
gave me keys.
great. What's the keys for?
He said it's for a room, but he didn't tell me what room.
Here,
And then he said goodbye.
okay, give me the keys and I'm gonna give you this funny water.
Oh no, no.
Clean water?
Yeah. Here, drink this funny water that I found.
I'm gonna give him the keys.
Why do you guys hate each other? I just.
Roll perception check, please. Please let me roll perception check.
Belbrix has my water skin. I didn't have a second one, so this is the best I could do.
Can I run over?
Water?
Can I run over and be like, what are we talking about, y'all? You want some
Sure.
water?
No.
I want to go to bed. I really want to go to bed. I'm so sleepy. I'm not okay.
Help me. We can. Just help me pour this water into my jug real quick.
I don't think I'm the best resource for this.
It's okay. Just use 2 hands.
Can I run over at this point? I finished my food.
Sure.
What's happening?
Just-
What are you doing with this water?
Just pour the funny water into my jug. It'll be alright.
Why?
Don't ask.
Are you pouring this into your alchemy jug?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't use
Why?
it. It was empty.
What's
All right,
happening? Why are you
that's
doing
fine.
this? For what? For what?
I'll tell
Stop
you
asking
later.
questions. I need to
Yeah.
go to bed.
Listen,
Just
I
pour
don't
it in. We can
know.
all go to bed. We have keys. We'll find them where they go.
I don't trust this water.
I know, me
shouldn't.
either. So just put it in the jug. We'll figure it out later.
Why do you need to put it in a jug though?
You want me to carry
What's the
these?
point of the
You want me
jug?
to carry these glasses out?
Can I
Put it in
try
the
to just
Can
like,
I?
drunkenly
Just
pour it into
out.
the jug?
There. Yeah, just pour it in the jug. We'll be fine. We can go. I have the keys. You're not
I'm gonna
going
try to
up there
do it.
without them. Okay.
You can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a
Yeah.
dexterity check with disadvantage.
Oh my
Can
god.
I, in the meantime, wander over to the counter to find Gazal?
You sure can. Okay, so yeah, Belbrix, you go to try to pour from the flagon into into Aru's jug, and you get like a little bit of the water in, but you end up missing most of it and just sort of drenching Aru's arm and shoulder.
Thank
Thankfully, you
Christ.
guys are roughly the same size, so it wasn't like pouring water like on top or over him. But it does just the whole front of you, Aru, is like soaking wet.
It's alright. I'll fit
There's
it
like a
in.
trickle of it on the. There's like a trickle of it in the cup.
At least no one's gonna drink it.
And then you're going over to talk to Giselle. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
What can I do for you, young lady?
Did you happen to talk to a turtle with a cane?
I did. You talking about the feller that you came in with? I did.
Yeah.
He paid
bought
for
some
some rooms for both of you. Or for all
Do
of
you
you.
know what rooms he got?
You
Like,
just
maybe how he just gave me some keys and said we have rooms.
You know, we
Where do we
don't
go?
really do room assignments here. I did, although I did have them clean out the rooms. It would be the so when you go behind the bar, take the stairs to your left. Just take them right up to the second floor. There's a hallway that heads back there. It's the first 3 doors on the left. Those are your rooms.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh no.
Oh god.
With disadvantage. An
Yeah,
11. 3 doors on the left. 3 doors on the left. 3 doors on the left. You know there's
Cool.
3 doors on the left.
Cool.
You got that. You're good
Got
with
it.
that.
Perfect. Perfect.
You're pretty
Cool, I'm
sloshed,
gonna
but you
go-
remember 3 doors on the left. Some
I'm
stairs.
gonna
Something
go-
about some stairs. 3 doors.
Muttering
on the
under your
Yep.
breath as you rejoin the group.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, 3 doors on the left, 3 doors. Okay, okay. And I like approach them, like head down, really intent, really trying to remember this. Who did I give the keys to?
left. I don't think
Arrow.
you give the keys to anyone.
You gave
Did
the
you
keys to me.
Did you give the keys to Air?
you handed
Okay,
the
all right.
keys.
So
I
Air,
did.
you have the keys.
I didn't get any water, but I gave you the keys. Hey, okay. There's something about stairs, but more importantly, 3 doors on the left. I want to go to bed.
Alright.
How
Is it up or down? What
He
doors?
Just come on, and I'm just gonna grab both books and just he's like towards stairs. Where are the stairs?